Hello and welcome to Tea with Tiffany's. Hey guys, I am so glad to see you all. It's Tuesday, so happy Tuesday to you. You made it through your Monday. So we have a lot to talk about. I didn't think I would. Last week I was like, what am I gonna say? So over the weekend some things happened, but let's just get into it. First of all, look. So here's my outfit. We're getting ready, rodeo ready, y'all. And so I know if you've been like following some of my videos, you know I got this hat made at a trade show. Very good quality material. I just purchased this little, like, I guess it's supposed to be like a dress or something, but I'm wearing it differently because it wasn't the right size, but I liked it so much that I decided to get it and use it as like a duster. So I got this duster. I have on my shorts.
Motion detected at first.
Why is it that every time I'm in here, somebody's driving by? Anyways, so I also have this fringe top, this caramel fringe top. You can find it at my boutique at www.sageandtestament.com. And then I have on my shorts, and yes, honey, it's not quite booty shorts, but it's short enough. I don't meet the standards of back in the day when you put your hands on the side and they tried to find out at school if your shorts were long enough, I would get suspension. But it's not bad because I don't have any like black, but that's your business, okay? And you have a duster. So if you put on a duster, you can cover up the back. But when you go to a rodeo, especially Houston Livestock Show, rodeo, I'm telling you, the girls are dressed. You know, you got to have your bling. See, I have my little cute, I guess like longhorn chain, you know, that you put on the tie or on the collar. But I put it on my, we're going to call it a duster. And just to kind of liven it up a little bit, you know, a little dangly, a little bracelet or whatever. But when you go to rodeo, bling out, wear what you are comfortable with. Even my boots, like this time I put on a different pair of boots than you normally see. It's not leather, but they comfy. It's soft material. So listen, I'm going to be ready to walk. Because like I told you, if you go to Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, you're going to walk. You are going to walk, and it is coming soon. I believe it starts next week. Let me tell you something. Barbecue cook-off is the thing to go to. You're going to have a great time. The food is going to be fabulous, but you got to get tickets from these tents. And everybody don't have tickets. You got to know somebody who knows somebody. So if you know somebody, you get an opportunity to go, get the tickets. Now, they do have like a general barbecue cook-off ticket where you can get a plate and stuff like that. And that's fun too. But I'm just saying, if you know someone who has a tent, get in that tent and get in that thing. So again, when you dress for rodeo and you want to be cute, do your thing. You can do a high-low. Like I have my shorts, they're high, but guess what? I have something to cover it up to kind of, you know, balance everything out. If you want to wear pants, a skirt, shorts, if you want to wear a dress, I'm telling you, a skirt, you just bling it out and just don't be shy. Bigger is better in Texas, okay? That's all I have to say. You know, just look on Pinterest. I'm telling you, that's what I do every time I need an inspiration. Find something on Pinterest and do what you love. And that's going to make you feel good. Because I'm telling you, the girls dress now. They dress. So if you notice, I have a new mug. It is beautifully made. It says, "Speak life. I speak peace into chaos." And this is from a collection from the Mosaic Women Ministry at my church. We just had extravagant worship and extravagant praise this weekend. And I just love to go to this event every year. Every February, our First Lady, she does this event. And when I tell you, it helps me to start my year, like refresh me. Because I know like when you're in January, you're like, oh yeah, I want my year to just be new and this and that. And then by the time the end of January come, you depleted. And for me, I went to Mardi Gras last week. And when I tell you I was depleted from going to all of those parades with that little one, he caught everything he can catch. I need to send y'all the video. I'm going to put it up. But when I tell you he caught everything that he could catch, and we had to rearrange our vehicle for all of the stuff. But we didn't want to tell him no, because he worked really hard, you know, getting all his items, and he's sharing them with his friends. So I was depleted and I was tired, and my patients got tested this week. And you know, I'm in this part of my life where perimenopause has knocked on my door and found its way somewhere through the back door. So being there amongst all the women, it felt like sisterhood. Like, just, it felt so good. And just, you know, even the person next to the right of me, I know her because we sing in a choir, and we didn't anticipate on coming together. I came by myself, but when I got there, I didn't feel alone because the person on the left was talking to me and I didn't even know her. We prayed for each other in the moment. It was just a beautiful experience. So the theme was speaking life. And so I had to be reminded that the power is in our tongue, right? Life or death is in our tongue. We have to speak things into existence. We have to speak power and positivity over the people that we love. And I know sometimes that can be hard, but we got to go into our word. So I really appreciate them just reiterating to go back into your word and speaking life to those things, especially your dreams. I'm a big advocate for doing the things that you dream about, or the things that you have an idea about. I know if you are walking in Christ, or you are walking with the Lord, or you are having God on your side, sometimes he puts these dreams in your heart, or he puts these ideas in your mind, in your sleep, or you'll have a thought that aligns with the gifts that you have. And so pray on those things and move forward towards those dreams. And don't say like, oh, I don't have time, or because you never know how much time you got here on earth. So just move forward in those things and speak life over them. And he gonna make a way, I promise you. And it may not work out the way you plan it to, but put a plan in place so that you can get started, get the ball rolling. And I'm telling you, you'll surprise yourself, and God will surprise you in the midst of it. Because I didn't think anybody was watching this, and I had a church member the other day say, Tiffany, I see you all having tea and everything in the tea lounge. I said, oh, girl, I didn't know you was watching. So, you know, because let me tell you something. I see 3 likes, sometimes 0 likes. Sometimes the insights will say I had 10 people to watch it. But then I'll find out later on that more people have watched it than what it's saying. So again, you just never know. So for my tea today, I am choosing a tea from my own tea collection. It's on my website. I have Bombay Chai. It has Ceylon, black tea, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, and cloves. And it's also best with honey and milk. I was grabbing some honey out of my refrigerator and realized it was expired. So I got to go shopping, y'all. But if you see, I have these little bags. You can buy the bag. So my tea is loose leaf. So you can use like a tea ball, like a strainer, or there's different things that you can use to put your tea in. My son, he don't even use one. He just dumps his tea in there. He likes it like that. And child, that's fine with me. I don't want the bits and pieces of the tea leaves floating in mine. That's just me. So they have bags that you can purchase, and you can put the tea inside. Also, you can purchase, like I said, a strainer or anything like that for your tea. So, and with these, they're biodegradable, so they're good for the world. But I'm gonna put that in there and let it soak so I can tell you how it tastes. But it smells amazing. Oh yeah. And I know we didn't grab tea from today, but since they took a break, we took a break from their tea, and I went to mine, because guess what? On the 26th, they will be returning with the second part of the season, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Now, let me not spoil this for you. Spoiler alert. I don't know, but I heard through the grapevine that somebody possibly will be dying. Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to cry. Why do these people like to pull at our heartstrings? But you know what? If they didn't, we probably wouldn't tune in. So I'm looking forward to Bridgerton. We'll pick that conversation up later. Speaking of shows, and I didn't even know that this was out because I had been gone. I happened to come across the documentary for America's Next Top Model on the other night, and it was like midnight because I was fighting with my son about sleeping in his own bed. Yes, I'm still struggling with that. So I ended up watching the whole thing, y'all. I couldn't help it because it was good. I stayed up all night and finished all 3 episode seasons, series, whatever you want to call it. I used to be in love with that show. And the young ladies who were in that show, my homegirl and I was talking about this yesterday, those young ladies were about the same age that I was when it started. Because it started when I was in college. So I remember being in college saying like, ooh, I want to get on the show. I know I'm not the right height, but I didn't care because guess what? Little old me, I went and submitted my stuff for audition anyway. Needless to say, I didn't get picked. I'm 5 even, and I think I was 4 and 11 and a half until I was a senior or 18, and people argue all day long that I'm not 5 even, but let me tell you something. I'm 5 even. Go ask all my doctors. Thank you. And Eva Marcel, I know she was one of the shortest models I believe that they had. And so, yeah, I'm sorry I'm out of the winning for that. But when I tell you, like, it was good at first because, again, that was when reality TV was just, you know, evolving and coming on our screen. So, you know, we was just clutching our pearls because it's so much that you didn't talk about or say, you know, was taboo when you were earlier. And so to see like this woman trying to like break barriers and allow people to get into the fashion world and to modeling, it was like, oh my God, this is a possibility for someone like me. And she always chose people who were not likely to be chosen. So I'm like, oh, they're gonna be famous. But to hear the backstories and to hear like, because you saw things on there and you were like, oh my gosh, this is getting crazier and crazier. What is going on? To see those backstories, you just kind of like go, oh my goodness. I felt tricked, you know, because I really believed like these people were going to have these opportunities and to hear some of the truth from these ladies who won on the show. I just feel so bad for them. I don't want to tell it all. Go see it. It's really good. Y'all, what would y'all do if she came out with another one? Would y'all watch it? Or do you feel like that's past your time, so you're not going to watch it? And then I want to know, like, would the generation that's that age watch it at this time? I don't know. I'm just, because it got crazy. But, you know, we watch stuff on Instagram all the time and it gets crazy. So, I don't know. Would people watch that? That's interesting. And shout out to Miss J. You're going to find out some things about Miss J. And yeah, my heart goes out to Miss J. So go and watch it. It's on Netflix. I'm going to give y'all some time to watch it so we can talk about it a little bit more. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me every week. I am doing my best to have some content come every week. I was not in town last week and I knew that was Fat Tuesday, so it wasn't no way I was gonna get in because we were at the parade at that time, and the signal, I couldn't even get I could not even text, I couldn't even download. Like, I was trying to contact my cousin, I couldn't even place calls at a certain time because it was so many people and I just think the grid was overloaded. So yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. But I will say this, if you saw my dress, I am selling my dress. So I know that prom season is approaching. So any lady who would like to purchase my dress, hit me up. I only wore it that one night and I purchased it brand new. So, and it was only for a few hours. So, hey, call me, DM me, and let me know if you're in the Houston or surrounding areas. Or if you want to ship, you just have to pay the shipping price. That's on you. I'd be so glad for you to take that off my hand because I don't want it to sit in my closet because I will probably never wear it again. Y'all have a wonderful day, an awesome week, and I'll see you guys next week. Love you so much. Stay classy. Oh, and let me try my tea. Hope I don't burn myself. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't have any sugar or honey in it. And just by itself and on its own, it's really, really good. So, y'all have a wonderful, blessed week, and thank you for tuning in to Tea Time or Tea at Tiffany's. Bye.